I lived in a living room for 4 years. I am not bougie like that. That's the only thing that didn't make me feel like a man is when I would bring girls back and then there'd be no fourth wall. That was weird. But other than that,
you brought girls back to your place, living in a living room. That's crazy,
bro.
To be honest. That was actually really bold of you. You're confident. Hi, good morning, and Merry Christmas. It is Christmas morning, and I am... Where's my mirror? Oh, downstairs. Is it worth getting? Probably not. Good morning. I'm not gonna really do makeup today because it is Christmas, and I'm gonna be chilling at home and painting all day. So I don't really need to put on a bunch of makeup, so I figured I'd just do a little bit of skincare and talk to you guys and catch up, see what's hanging. I'm sure you guys noticed I stopped doing vlogmas, I think a little over 2 weeks in maybe, and that was just because I was feeling really inspired to paint, and I just want to make sure that it's not even like make sure, it's just what feels right and what makes sense, that I'm just kind of going wherever I'm feeling pulled creatively. I think that I've been ignoring my instincts for way too long. I finally feel really good about what I'm doing in life, and I feel like I'm on the right path, and I feel so just at peace and fulfilled. So I don't want to get caught back in the trap of prioritizing things like, you know, like editing when I should be honoring what my body is begging me to do, I guess is the only way I know how to say it. So the last, oh my god, I want to say like almost week now, I've just been non-stop painting, like morning, night. I wake up, paint until 2 in the morning, go to bed, dream about painting. It's actually been really cool. I've been dreaming in paint strokes and it's been like really fun. It's just so fulfilling. It makes me so happy, and it literally makes me as happy as when I edit a video I'm really proud of or do a song that I'm really proud of. That feeling I get of putting it out and releasing it. So that is why I quit vlogging. Like it just didn't make sense for me to keep doing it if it wasn't making me happy. Like I never want YouTube to feel like anyway, it's Christmas morning and I got my gift from Pay. Ignore my fingernails. But he bought me this black diamond ring. I love black diamonds. They're kind of my obsession, and I really want to start building my jewelry collection. I have a lot of costume jewelry and like statement pieces and thrifted pieces, but I've never really invested in good jewelry. For a lot of reasons. I'm sure it's some type of dumb, annoying psychological shit. Like I didn't feel like it was worth it or whatever. I'm just gonna do a little bit of brow gel today. I told Irene, because she was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, all I need is a Morphe brow gel because I love these brow gels. I ran out forever ago and did not replace it. Even if I like think every single day like, oh shit, I need more brow gel, like I'm not gonna go get it. I'm not gonna get online, especially if I have one at home that like kind of works. And I have other ones that like kind of work and are fine, but like I really like this one. But because I had so many others, like there was no urgency for me to go out and get one. So I was like, honestly, I just would really love a Morphe brow gel. So she bought me fucking 5 bottles of it because she's Irene. So thank you, Irene, for the brow gel. It is truly the best gift you could have given me. And also she brought Peyton chocolate chip cookies, which are like Peyton's #1 favorite thing on this earth, I think, is Irene's chocolate chip cookies. So that's always a nice go-to gift for him. Are you good? He wanted me to come downstairs. He meows and then runs away like fucking Lassie. You good, Fred? Just the straight chillin'. The problem with me having cats is I will hold them as long as they want to be held. So until he tries to escape, like right now, oh shit, that hurt. I will hold him and it takes up a lot of my day, but I just want them to know that if they want to be held, they're gonna get held, and to never be afraid to ask me to hold them. So I want to put like a little, just like a little on to make me feel like brighter and fresher. No, I think I'll enjoy my day more if my skin feels clean. We had a really nice night and morning for our Christmas Eve. literally I just painted all night and we put on Christmas movies. And I saw a bunch of Christmas movies that I've never seen. Like, we put on The Grinch, but we didn't get very far with it. I've never seen The Grinch. We put on A Christmas Story. We did not finish it. I still think that Elf is like, it's one of the only Christmas movies that I'm like, I really, really want to watch that Christmas movie. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween. So usually by Christmas, I'm not super eager to watch it again because I just watched it. I'm not the type of person who can just watch movies over and over again. But we went to the grocery store yesterday and we just got some treats and stuff we don't normally have in the house because we know we shouldn't have it in the house. Like we had brie with crackers and preserves. We had wine. We started drinking pretty early and just had wine all night. And it was just, it couldn't have been more perfect. Like literally just having snacks, hanging with my boyfriend, with my cats, painting, watching movies and shitty reality TV. It was the perfect Christmas Eve. And then we woke up and we went for a walk and we made English muffins with eggs and cheese and it was so delicious. And again, played with the cats and painted, and I realized this is the best Christmas. Like I'm having the absolute best fucking Christmas. I'm so happy. I'm so filled with joy. And then it hit me that this is what my life looks like every day. And it just hit me like, I'm so grateful for this Christmas and this is such an amazing, amazing Christmas. But it's just another day and a reflection of my life. And I'm just so happy and grateful for where I am and where we are and where I'm headed. So this is a really good Christmas for me. The only reason I'm trying to look a little presentable right now is because we're about to FaceTime Peyton's family. I already FaceTimed mine and we're going to open presents on the phone. We obviously did not go home for Christmas, which was tough. We had our flights booked, but we canceled it because it just wasn't worth the risk, especially with Los Angeles being the way it is. You know, it's the worst city I believe in the world for COVID. So just traveling in an Uber, traveling through the airport, and then going home to our family. We know a lot of people at home who have COVID. We obviously both have our parents and grandparents who are at risk. If they did catch it, it would not be good. So it's sad, especially because we didn't go home for Thanksgiving. I haven't seen my grandma Patty. I didn't even get to see her last Christmas, so I haven't seen that grandma in at least 2 years, maybe a little bit more, and that doesn't feel good to me. That doesn't sit right with me. I was definitely very excited to see her going home, so it's upsetting, but I'd rather wait to go home and see her than go home and get her sick. Peyton already gave me most of my gifts before today because he is just so bad at surprises, but I think it's very cute and I love that about him. I don't know how he didn't guess his present because it's literally the only thing that he wanted or talks about, and he genuinely was surprised when I gave it to him. I got him a hot sauce subscription. He loves hot sauce, so every month he will get 3 new bottles of hot sauce to try, and we're gonna mount them in the kitchen on display. I'm very excited for him. The house is really starting to feel like a home. It always has, but it's starting to feel so much more like our home together that we're building, especially now that everything's kind of put in place and I'm able to use the house in a way that I've always dreamed of using it. Like, I've always wanted to paint. Like it was always this thing that was like dying to do it, but I never had the space. My old apartment had carpets, and the amount of space you'll see when I show you that it takes for me to paint is like huge because I'm so messy. The way that I'm doing the canvases, there's paint like still on my hardwood, but it'll come up, it's fine. I knew it was gonna be too messy. I never had the space to do it, and it's just so exciting that I have the space to do the things that I've been wanting to do. Yes, Fred. Yes, Fred. He wants me to come down so bad. Do you want me to come downstairs? Wait, you wanna watch how cute this is? Watch. Alright. Look, he's leading me like Lassie. I just wanted to show you, but I'm not going down yet because I'm not quite ready. I'm mostly ready. I mean, I'm literally getting ready to FaceTime, and then I'm gonna change into my paint clothes and continue to paint. But exciting me or inspiring me, Freddie. You see him trying to pull me? You really want me to come downstairs? He loves hanging out with me so fucking much. If he had a choice, he would hang out with me all day, every day, and he does. I love this ring so fucking much. It's so beautiful. This is the one he got me for our first Christmas. It looks so beautiful in the sun when we were walking. Couldn't stop going like this and just watching it. Oh my God. Oh my god, I hate when he gets on the fucking banister like that. Please get down. Oh my god, I hate that. Hey, Freddy? Hey, Freddy? I'm coming, come on. Get off of there. Tears this apart, come on. Are you stuck up there? Please get down. Please get down. Get down. You're giving me anxiety, get down. Get off of there. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we're going downstairs, go. You in, let's go. Ignore my sheets. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Merry Christmas, Sassy.
Merry Christmas.
You are so handsome and cute. All right, Fred, what do you want? I'm here. He's been trying to get me to come downstairs for like 20 minutes. What's up? Oh, I have to show this Freddie Mercury shirt. I don't know where this came from. It was addressed to Peyton, not me, but it's a large. I don't think anyone who knows you would send you a large.
Right.
So like, is it for me or for you?
I have no idea.
But it has your name on it. And who the fuck sent it? We have no idea, but this is so funny. Don't stop, meow. Ah! So I'm gonna show you a few of my paintings that I've been working on the past few days. This is literally what I've been doing nonstop. Like babe, have I done anything but paint?
Pretty sure it is.
There are these ones, me and Pay. And then here is Radio and Freddie. And they all go together. I'll show you, like when they're laid out in a grid, they all like go together. So they're definitely a set. I'm not gonna show you these two because they're a surprise. And this is another 4-piece set that I'm working on. This is the beginning of the first half of the 4-piece set. So I'll show you guys as I'm working on this one and I'll talk to you a little more about it. But we have to FaceTime with Peyton's family. So we're gonna go do that and then I will check back in with you. This room that I'm in right now was supposed to be an art studio. I really, truly convinced myself when I moved into this house that each room was going to be a designated spot. My brain was so fucking weird, and it still is. I think what I'm coming to realize is I've always known that I have OCD, but I didn't realize what it was and what it was doing and how it differs. Like, I didn't realize how it differed from other brains because I only ever knew my brain and my thoughts. And my brain has always wanted everything to be perfect. And everything has to be so specific. Like, I mean, let's just go back to the house example. That's where I started. Nope, dry mouth. I don't know why I didn't turn off the camera for that. I like when everything has a spot. This was going to be if I wanted to do anything involving music, art, painting, writing, then I would come to this room and that would be where I did that thing. And then I had a podcast room where I would go and I would talk, and that's where I would do long form talking. And then I had my bedroom where I wasn't allowed to do any work at all because it's the bedroom and no work goes up there. My blue office, which was for editing and taking Skype meetings and shit like that. Like, that was all the, like, I literally, that's so psychotic that I really thought that I was gonna move into this house and limit myself to where I could do shit in my own home. What the fuck is wrong with me? And what the fuck was that? Oh no. You guys heard it too, right? I'm not crazy. Ugh, I really wish I wasn't so fucking paranoid all the time. My heart's in my spine right now. What was it? Is something gonna catch on fire? Like, what's going on? Oh my god. Terrifying. The tip of my aloe is burnt. It was like cooking under, whoa. See, if I would have fallen asleep, I would be fucking dead right now. And that's why. Okay, also that's a problem too, that dramatic leap I just did in my head. But like, if I would have fallen asleep, that could have, and most likely would have, caused a fire. Even if a small one. That happened to me one time. Oh my god, guys. One time I was taking a shower and I had candles outside on the back of the toilet seat. not the toilet seat, you know what I'm talking about, the tank. And there was this loud like a pop sound. And then I was like, oh, that was weird. And then all of a sudden my shower curtain, this was my old apartment, like caught fire on the edges, and then the magazines on top of the tank, the tank, you guys, the tank, you know. Yeah, it like caught fire. It was so fucking scary, and I was in the shower, so I took the shower head and like turned it towards it. But oh my god, there's so many ways that like bad things can happen. Like, how are you guys not fucking just scared all the time? I'm scared all the time. Fuck. But not so much anymore. That's the thing. I'm spiraling myself, but I actually don't think I've had like really any anxiety symptoms as I'm having a panic attack over like, where was I? Oh my god, I'll tell you what, that aloe plant really threw me for a loop. I wasn't prepared for such a distraction today. This was my fucking favorite Christmas I ever had. I was thinking that earlier and I said it out loud, and Peyton was like, really? And I was like, yeah, like this is like my favorite Christmas. I'm having such an amazing fucking day. Like this is just such a good fucking day. And he was like, yeah, it was a good day. And I was like, yeah. And then I realized that's like, I get to have that like all the time, and that's fucking awesome. Like every day's Christmas. That's so sick. Yo, I'm just so like, I have always wanted to paint, and I would dabble here and there, like in college every once in a while. If I had like some paint left over from some sorority thing, I would just like fuck around. And then when I moved into this house, I remember I was playing around with watercolors. I never just like really let myself paint because this is gonna sound so fucking stupid, but I was so scared to do it because I didn't have any fucking idea how, and it seemed really fucking hard, and I knew I wouldn't be good at it right away. And I hate being bad at shit. Like I really hate it, and if I can't like get something right away, I move on to the thing that I'm really good at instead. And that's like, I mean, I don't know, I was gonna say that's like a bad habit, but like, is it? Because I direct my focus to shit I'm good at. I guess that's good, but I've always had fucking carpet. I was too worried about fucking up the carpet. I had so much shit everywhere that I didn't need, and just there was so much clutter everywhere, like in my space and in my head, and the idea of trying to enjoy myself with all of that clutter and other shit that I thought that I needed to do and that I thought was important, and trying to figure out how to make it worth my time. Like it wasn't, like it would just be for fun to fuck around and maybe be good and maybe not. But I just never let myself do it. So the other night, dude, my friend Molly's the best. Like she's just awesome. She's so inspiring, and she doesn't know it. And that's why she's so cool, because like she just says shit that's so, like to her it's common sense, but it's not as common as she thinks. Like she's a really well put together, smart, well-rounded, well-raised, awesome, independent, critical thinker. Like she's just great. She's really good at making shit make sense. She just inspires me to do shit, and she doesn't know it. Like the other night we like painted those things for her apartment, and that was really the first time that I've played with art in a way that like wasn't to possibly lead to something else, if that makes sense. It wasn't even being hung in my apartment. I was just like helping her out with something, and it was just fun. And I was like, damn, that was such an amazing feeling. Like that night, her and I both are just like, that was like the best night of 2020. It was just so much fucking fun. And feeling the paint and just watching colors change, that's one of my favorite parts about painting. I'm learning on my new journey of being a fucking painter, I guess. I love it at every step. It's always pretty. From the background colors to the first shape color to when you mess up and then the mess up ends up looking really fucking cool, and then like it's pretty at every stage. And I like to look at the colors and just the layers before I lay in the black, just to enjoy the color of it. and then watching it come to life with the shapes is so much fun. And not knowing exactly what it's going to look like and just leaning into every accident. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. It just like pushed me, I feel like, into this next level of happiness where all of that perfectionism, all of that trying to make it, what it really came down to is I haven't ever felt like I deserve to just have fun. Everything had to be work. Like, I'm just having fun painting, and it feels so good, and I always wanted that. And I really don't think it would have happened if I hadn't just fucked around in some paint with Molly. That's so cool. If you look at my artwork when I was still trying to operate under this weird perfectionist, insecure, like I didn't know what I just didn't know what I was trying to do. I knew I had ideas that I wanted to execute, but they never like left an impression even on me. And I was painting with acrylic for honestly really the first time. And I was trying to make the proportions of something I was trying to do perfect. And the idea going into it was I want to make a really asymmetrical, just who cares what it looks like thing. And then as soon as I got started, I was trying so hard to make it perfect. And I got so fucking frustrated, and I was like, this is so ugly, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna wipe it clean as much as I can and then paint it white. And when I wiped it, it left this really cool ghost of the old picture, like this haze all around it in the same shape. And I thought that was so fucking awesome. And I was like, I made it a little too big last time. I'm gonna let that be my guideline. And every time I messed up, I used a different color, and I just kept wiping away every mistake and building on top of each mistake. Or if I used a little bit too much paint, I tried to sop it up with a paper towel, and in pushing the paper towel into it, it left this really cool footprint on it. And I started getting excited to fuck up. It was fucking awesome. Because every time I messed up, the picture was taking a new turn. And I was creating a new technique for myself. I don't know how to express the pure fucking bliss that I get from finishing a set. It's my fucking psycho ass. I can never just paint one picture. They have to be in 4-piece sets. Like, why? Why does my brain do that? Damn, all of that was me trying to say, it's crazy the restrictions that you put on yourself. I've been for 4 days straight, this isn't a manic episode, maybe 3 days straight. I've done 10 canvases in like 3 days. And like, I'm not moving quick. I'm just not sleeping. But it's because I want to. It is so fucking fun and it's new. I don't know if this is my greatest strength or my biggest downfall. When I start getting that feeling of excitement from creating something, I can't fucking stop because I want to know right away, is this something that I need to pursue or is this a hobby? All of that was literally me trying to say, it's crazy the restrictions you put on yourself. Like, this is something that brings me so much joy that I could have been experiencing such a long time ago. And I didn't start it at the end of the day because I was scared. Because I didn't want to be bad at it. I didn't feel like I was worthy of just enjoying something and just doing something for me to just have fun and feel good, because I'd be wasting my time in some way. Oh God, there's so much to unpack there. And I just told myself a billion reasons why I couldn't. And then I moved into this house where I designated a space and said, you're going to use this room to paint whenever you want. You can just leave out your paint and whatever. It never happened. Why? Because I was still trying to box myself in. Like, why do I fucking do that? So I brought it out into the living room where I was actually inspired to do it. I don't know, man, I just really like painting.
Burnout with Gabbie Hanna.